My name is Ashley Walker, and I am with Food for Students. Food for Students is a community-based organization here in Emporia that started 13 years ago in 2010, and its aim is to provide to-go bags of food for students in Emporia schools who come from food insecure households. And these bags are given out through the school counselors at all the elementary schools, middle school, and high school, and they're given out on Fridays to children who need a little extra boost over the weekend. Basically, what we look for are students who come from homes that, for some reason or another, there isn't a lot of food at home for children to eat over the weekends. It could be a number of reasons, like a family just moved to town, a transient family coming through town. For one reason or another, there's just not enough food at home for the weekends. And these kids are really relying on the Emporia school lunches, to breakfasts and lunches, to provide their main nutritional needs. They really, really look forward to Mondays when they can eat. We have tried to work really hard to choose items for the food bags that are kid-friendly, so they're easy for a child to prepare. Also, as healthy as we can make them. It's kind of hard to make them super healthy when we're talking about like shelf-stable food. But healthy and then shelf-stable so that they can kind of keep for a little bit, and something that the kids are going to like, that they're going to eat. I mean, we don't want to put something in the bags that they won't like. So we've kind of tweak the bag contents every once in a while, like every couple of years we might change some of the items. But for the last year or two, this is what we've had in the bags. We have a box of granola bars. We have a container or a package of tortillas, peanut butter. All kids like peanut butter, at least most that I know. Applesauce, chicken packets. Those are easy to open and easy for kids to eat. And then ramen noodles, of course. So we also have dried beans and dried rice. These are given out kind of at the discretion of the school counselors. They don't necessarily go in every single bag, but some of the school counselors know that there are some students in their schools that would really benefit from beans and rice, actually more than some of these other items. So we provide these kind of on the side, and a lot of students will take those. We serve preschool clear through 12th grade. And yeah, it's sometimes it might be surprising to hear that there are high school kids that need these food bags, but we do pass out quite a few food bags to high school students. Some students that don't have like a home base. There's just lots of different reasons that some high school kids may need them. And one thing I should mention is something about Food for Students that is unique, and one reason we started this program many years ago is because a lot of kids can't find their way or make their way to Salvation Army or Abundant Harvest or some of the other sources of food in town. A lot of kids, young ones especially, are really reliant and dependent on their parents. So this was kind of a gap, kind of a hole we felt like that needed to be filled so that some of these younger kids could be assured that they had food at home on the weekends.
If somebody wants to donate, say for instance they make an extra batch of cookies, can they donate homemade baked goods, or can they donate food or items like that?
Well, that's a great question, and it sounds wonderful, and it sounds like that would be something that kids would love, but we are not going to probably open up the door to fresh homemade goods being handed out. It just gets into a whole nother level of, oversight on that kind of thing. And we just, like I said, we want to keep our food as easy to prepare for kids, and something that we don't have to worry about freshness, expiration, that kind of thing. Well, Match Day has been a huge, huge part of keeping Food for Students going year after year. Well, we'd like to say thank you because it's a very, very generous donation, and it's just a huge help to Food for Students. It's a huge help to all the organizations that are part of Match Day. It's just a great act of generosity on the part of the donors. And I know I can speak on behalf of all the kids that get this food every month that they're very grateful for that.